Happy New Year! Oh, we're gonna soar in 24. Oh, lots to share. I'm gonna try to keep it real simple, but happy fireworks. Hope you had a absolutely wonderful Christmas and a new year. And the Chiefs won. Whoop, whoop. Number 10. We win when he does his thing. But anyway, it was not a pretty win. It was a win, and that's what matters, right? I'm sorry. So where are you right now? And I know we always talk about, well, we don't. I never talk about resolutions. I don't believe in those. I do think we need to set a goal, and as an individual. But then there's different levels and lanes of our life. And if you watch the Zoom, I don't know if I even posted that of our meeting. I did a meeting the other night, and Becky Cook was on. Yeah, you girl, go girl. Um, I also want to congratulate Brenda and Rolinda because they're both going to be at the Kickstart this coming Saturday on the 6th, and it will really kickstart the business. But today is the 1st of January, and we might as well get it going today. And when we talk goals, and I'm just going to talk really quick on that, and you watch the Zoom if I post it. I can tell you personally, it drives me crazy kind of because, well, you can do this, you can do that, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, and you need to get it down to three things. Well, I put three lanes, highways of the highway. One is spiritual, one is my personal and family, and one is Mary Kay. And that could be the same with you. It could be spiritual, your faith, your family, and your career. But because I'm Mary Kay and I'm your sales director, I'm going to talk Mary Kay. And, right now you might be thinking, you don't know what you want to do, or maybe you want a lot, but you don't even know where to begin. And so you don't begin at all, right? And so, oh gosh, what John Acuff, he has a whole thing on I'm sorry, goal setting. Mary Kay has goal setting. Pam Shaw has goal setting. All of them have great ideas and thoughts. And so I'm just going to throw out what I heard but you have to do this for yourself, what you need. Then I'm going to share some Mary Kay stuff, news to use, and what's in it for you. And then our calendar, which you have not even seen yet. No meeting tomorrow night, by the way. Okay, we'll come back to that. My three things were, like I said, spiritual or your faith, family, and personal. I put those together in Mary Kay. And I could put 100 things under each, right? But you need to know what is, and this is one thing I said and it was from our gym. There was a whole thing on goal setting, just 5 things. But one of them is, instead of looking at the activity that you need to do to get it right away, it's the outcome. What is the outcome that you want spiritually? And maybe that's not going to be on your list. Maybe it's going to be they use the idea, of course, of health. Well, that I put under my personal and family, and I'll come to that in a minute. But maybe that's the one thing. That's the only thing you want to work on this year, okay? And in Mary Kay, it's hard because this is really halfway point. So the halfway point, we are way behind on a lot of things, and you just need to know that. I know where it starts is always with, speed of the leader, speed of the gang. So I've got to get it going, and I plan to do that. And I hope that you'll come along with me. And I hope some of you will make a decision to move into red, and some, but what does it take? First of all, what will the outcome if you move into red? I really want to get that red jacket. Well, initially, when I first started the business, the outcome for me was, and I hate to say this, it sounds egotistical, but was to have a step up on the ladder. And I thought it was somewhere I needed to go and be. And it happened because I was working the business. So the outcome, your outcome of health. So maybe you need to lose weight. Maybe that's been an issue this past 3 years. So remember, if that's the case, and it's been 3 years, it isn't going to happen overnight, right? And pills aren't going to do it. So it's going to take a daily discipline that creates a habit, right? Once it's a habit, it's easy. But that means you don't want to reach too big and too far. So I don't know how many inches I want to lose. I just know my outcome is I want to be able to go in my closet and put anything on and feel great in it. And I walk out with confidence. And so the outcome is confidence for me as far as losing inches or weight. My weight's okay. It's my inches, okay, because I haven't been to the gym. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. But if it is weight, you can't go, I'm going to lose 50 pounds in a month. That ain't going to happen, right? And if it does, then you've done something wrong. I mean, that wouldn't be healthy, right? So you've got to watch what your goal is, and is it attainable in the time frame that you're saying. So that's that SMART goal thing. But I think initially it's I picked 3 areas, and then within the areas, I picked 2 or 3 things within it and activities. Okay. So my first was spiritual. My outcome in that is that I want to be able to, when I'm in the middle of chaos, tragedy, anger, when I kill somebody, no, that I know where to go, who to go to, and I have a Bible study that we're starting up again, and that's just every week. But what can I do daily? So I wrote down scripture, but not daily. I did a weekly, 52 scriptures in a year. I think I told somebody 56 because I forgot it's only 52 weeks in a year. But each week have one scripture to memorize, because I don't like memorizing things. I'm getting better and better and better at it. So my first scripture, and already I don't remember part of it, but it's Matthew 6:33. Don't tell me search or reach for God's kingdom and righteousness, and things will come to you. That's not the proper scripture, but it's close. I just remember kingdom and righteousness, his kingdom, that I search for him first. Okay, that's me, not you guys, but I'm trying to give you some examples. And so then I wrote other things of how do I share? How do I know God deeper? And then scriptures weekly. And under that would be my Bible study. I'm hoping our church, I haven't had a small group. The small group disbanded. There's a bunch of small groups, but I want it at a certain time. So does that mean I have to start it? Ooh, maybe. Okay, well, anyway, personal and family, that in there is my health, okay, and my husband's health. So what do we do? And that includes the gym and going 3 to 5 times a week, or exercising 3 to 5 times a week, 2 to 3 times at the gym, the other times walking, running. I've got a 4-mile track that I go, not track, a trek, a place around Liberty that I go when it's warm. I don't like it at 27 degrees. I do want to lose some inches, and I want to have more energy than ever before. And then I wrote down time to read, because I take an hour or more in the morning reading scriptures and Bible and my Bible study and that, but I have all these other great books, and I'm not throwing them away until I read them. Some of them I would love to read a second or third time, and I know their names up. I'm sorry. Yes, I still have that, but it's just a little bit, right? Not like before. And then there's other things in that health, making sure I take my vitamins every single day that I have, my supplements that I use. I do eat healthy, so I'm not worried about that. I know I don't need to write that down because I know what I purchase. I know they're clean and all that kind of stuff. But Dave is different. And then what isn't on here is financial, and there's some things, and I need to write that in there, but I want to get financial in there too. Not that I want, not necessarily more money. Well, yeah, we all want that. I do, because I can give it away, right? But the organization of it, I don't know if that makes sense. And then the third one, which is Mary Kay. Well, here's what I'd love is that our unit doing $20,000 a month without any problem. Like, it's so easy, it just pops right in. Everybody has customer base of 5 to 100 to 200 customers. I know, 5 to 200 and everything in between. And as you serve them and service them and have a concierge service for them, they're going to refer you, they're going to purchase more. So what does concierge mean to you? And you can share that. Okay. But that's what I want. I mean, down deep, that's what I want. That motivates, that excites me. So what's the outcome by doing that? Well, the outcome, outcome, and I'm not going to say this is totally exciting, is a Cadillac. That does excite me. But what excites me more, the outcome, is that there's a lot of people making a lot of money in our unit, that we are a family. That excites me. That I get passionate about. And I haven't finished all this, but there's a daily with John Acuff. I signed up for this daily challenge, little challenge thing, and I'm going to do it no matter what. But there's other Mary Kay things on here, and I haven't written them all out. But what can I do to get us toward that 20,000? What can I do? Because I can't make you all do anything. What can I do? What can I do? Knowing my outcome, and what I get excited about, then I need to meet new people. My goal I wrote down was 56. Again, I use 56 instead of 52. I must think there's 56 weeks in a year or something. Okay, well, 56 is a good number, but new customers. I want new customers, which means I really need to double that as to meeting, right? So I got to figure out what is my concierge service going to do to introduce me to new people. And I have a something about that, a customer thing. So to do that, though, I need to do, okay, so that's by the end, I'm sorry. And so I had a deadline by the end of June. And then what do I do daily to make that happen? Well, daily, I need to do contacts, right? I need to be holding, and I need to write all this down exactly. What am I going to do on a daily basis and get it in my calendar, get it into my Remarkable book. That's where I'm going to store things instead of on pieces of paper like this where you lose. Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't going to go into all that, but I did. Because today's the 1st of January, and it's a whole new year, and it's the new first of our last 6 months of Mary Kay. Let's not let some time fly by, and it does. And the older you get, the more you realize that you wasted some time scrolling, watching silly things, and I think that's a reward for if you want to get a booking, and then go reward yourself by watching whatever you want to watch, or scrolling if that's what you like to do. Learn how to, I did write 52, I'm sorry, scriptures, but okay, I need to change this, 52 new customers. I'd like to, of course, I wrote down 50 new consultants by June. That is not necessarily realistic unless my business of adding new customers, I'm going to meet new friends, and I'm going to meet new friends. There's going to be people who want to be on my team. They're going to be my team. Then all of a sudden they may want to have pink checks, and they get into red. And if they get into red, do you see what I'm saying? So my outcome is I want more friends. I want more customers, because it's so much more fun when we're playing together, right? I want you to be a big family and to make money. And when you're making money, your family's happy. And when they're happy, you're happy. Everybody's happy. Does that make sense? Okay, enough of that. And I've just taken up 13 minutes of your time. Let's go real quick over what I don't have in the calendar yet, but I will. And this is called Remarkable, and I'm slowly getting to where I use it like I'm supposed to. The cool thing about this, if you haven't seen it on my 13, my favorite, anyway, 13 things I did for Christmas. Okay, now where did it go? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That's gonna not be happy. Maybe it's under notes. No, it's not under notes. Okay, well, there's the next thing you need to do is to make sure you okay, hold on, go back to my files that you find. Okay, so you make folders, and in the folders you make notebooks. So I have one just for notes, one for tech training, monthly calendar, but that's not going to be it. Is it? Or is it events? No, that's events. That's exactly what it's supposed to be, is an event. Okay, this is wasting your time, and I believe that, and I know, like I said, time is very precious. You can manage yourself. You cannot manage time. Time is going to fly. So If you're like mad at yourself because you didn't accomplish what you wanted to, or because you got a bunch of product and you never really sold it because you didn't open your mouth, maybe this is a new year to just open your mouth to one person. Always just start with one. When you freak out, start with one. One hello, one smile. Okay, so where would it be? I thought it was under notes. Don't tell me I deleted it because that will really upset me. That's not it either. And it's not under ideas. Uh-oh. Yeah, it is, but I deleted it. That is not, oh, maybe this is it. Hold on. I have December's. Okay, I'm trying not to get upset because I wrote this all out for January. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to filter. I'm just going to tell you because, oh, I know it's in my Canva also, but I had it in here. Okay. By the way, this has the longest battery ever. I have not had to plug it in for, I don't know, forever. Anyway, so let me just tell you really quick. There's no Tuesday night live tomorrow night. But what I want to ask that you all start to gather with us as a family, as a Mary Kay family. We haven't changed the name of our unit yet. I'm waiting for votes because it all kind of even, and that didn't help me at all. There was a reason. I've changed it in the past, and now I want to kind of I was thinking about changing it back, and maybe I'll wait till July 1st when we start a really brand new Mary Kay year. But we are going to have first Tuesdays in a month, and the first Tuesdays is where we gather on our Zoom, and always at 6:12 p.m. I'm going to extend it. I'm going to start it at 6:30 instead of 6:12. Come on, one night, or actually 2 nights a month. Bring your food with you, or don't eat and eat later. Do it on the drive home from work. Take a break if you're at work and just hang with us so that we can recognize consultants. We'll do it at the beginning of the month. We'll do it at the end of the month. So that beginning of the month is all the recognition for what you did the month before and what's going on with Mary Kay. Like I've got January's stuff going on for the new month. And then, or how you did in the past month, what we accomplished, where we stand, and then what we plan to do, how we finish the month and plan to do for the next month. Does that make sense? So first Tuesday, last Tuesdays. So the 9th and the 30th will be on Zoom. The other 2 Tuesdays will not be on Zoom. I will be doing at noon a 15-minute live in our Anderson Facebook group. Hop on when you can. 15 minutes of training of some kind. I hate that word training. We're not dogs. So give me education. If there's something you don't understand that we do, or you don't understand something about Untouch, or you don't understand something the company's doing, or how to hold a skincare class virtually or in person, how do you do a full circle? Anyway, tell me, because I can do 15-minute increments. I'm not going to do longer than that. If anything, I want to go less. So just to feed you. Also to recognize your 6 most important list. And the company has something for directors for the new year, for the next 6 months. I'm praying somebody can design one for me where there'll be 6 boxes for each of you, for you. And when you accomplish 3 of them, there's a gift. When you accomplish 4, there's a gift, 5, and then 6. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. You'll get, whoa, I'm sorry, I just read what I'm going to get. Okay, so I'm going to have to find something really cool for you. But I've got to make up what those 6 most important things are. We've had one of these first 6 months that I have not seen from anyone, actually. But they really can help you stay true to what it is that you want to do with your Mary Kay. If you want to make $600 a month, and what's the outcome by doing that? Okay, so could be a goal, $600 a month. I need to profit $600. Why? What's the outcome? Because that's going to pay off my credit card. That's going to, I can pay a portion of our house payment. Or that's going to go towards education for my child. Or for vacation to Disney World or to Florida or Hawaii or Italy. Yes, what if? So What if blank, then blank? What if I did this, then this will happen? That's your outcome. What if blank, then blank? Write that down. What if blank, then blank? So by doing the 6 most important lists that we give you, filling out your weekly accomplishment sheet on a weekly basis, whether it's a $0 or $5 or $1,000 or $2,000, just do it, because that creates discipline and a high habit that pours into everything else. And then your 6 most important lists will get filled out. And then you'll win prizes and all that good stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? And you'll make money. And when you're making money, you can do that outcome. Boy, I don't know if that all makes sense to you, but you can leave a comment and tell me. So those are your Tuesdays. For me, Mondays, I do a Monday engagement on my VIP group. Fridays, I'll still be going into those of you who have okayed me to. I go into your VIP group and we do a short spotlight. And it's at the noonish time. If you're thinking, well, I'd like you to do it, but I haven't, then that's because either you don't have a VIP group or you didn't ask me to, or you didn't agree to having me do that. Then I need to, and if you need a VIP group, I will be sure to help make one for you. Okay, so on Fridays, this coming Friday, the 5th, there'll be one on about dry skin. So just how to hydrate our skin and keep it fresh. And then on Friday the 12th, it'll be our faux lashes. So we're going to learn how to apply fake lashes, how to do your eyeshadow first, and then put your lashes on, and then do eyeliner, and how you do that. Okay. Sally will try to do it when I can't see. So I need to find a magnifying glass. But anyway, 19th is Brow Bash. So obviously it's just all about our brow products. If one of you want to help and be one of my face models, I would love it. Let me know and we'll schedule a time for you to record with me here. And then the 26th, we'll talk about the different eye shapes. I'm not going to talk about how to apply. I'm going to talk about eye shapes because I want our customers to go and figure out what is their eye shape. And I'm going to have them go to you and say, here's my eye shape. What do I do? And then you're going to come to me. What does she do? Unless you know, which you probably do. And you can go to InTouch and study it. Okay. Thursdays, we have some main events. The 11th and the 11th and the 25th, and I forgot to write this in, are Dream Big events. And those are at 7 p.m. And that's with Heidi Gelser and Kim McClure. And those are events, I always say giveaway events, and you can invite anybody you want to it. It's on a Zoom and they get to win prizes, cash prizes, and e-starts. Okay. If you have not been to one, check it out. You'll see the post. You'll get who's going to be on there and the Zoom number. But that's on the 11th and the 25th. We also will be doing a special event in our Pop Studio on the 11th at 7:30 p.m. So right after the Dream Big, and on the 18th. The one on the 7:30 is tailoring skincare to a customer. And I want my customers on there. I want everybody on there because their skin probably has changed for the winter, or as we mature, the skin changes and people don't realize, and I want to share. So I will take 15 minutes to share what to do, how did we tailor make it for them, and how that you have a store that they can shop with you. And I will explain all that night. And then on the 18th at 7:30 p.m. on Pop Studio will be Frost Yourself. And yes, there is a picture coming that you can send as an invite, shows the colors that we'll be using. It's eyeshadows. If they respond and you tell me that I'll have a Google form that they fill out and it will tell me to send them samples. I will get the samples to them. That's why this needs to come out to you by this Thursday so that I can get samples to them next week and the week after. If they've never been on skincare, this is the time. The company's going to be doing a challenge. And the challenge is for them to get on a skincare regimen for 3 months, to do a before picture and an after picture, to talk about it. There's a hashtag. You'll read all about it on InTouch, but this is how we're going to help get it started for you, because I want you to make money, because I want to know what's your outcome. It all goes back to your outcome. What do you want in your Mary Kay business? Like, I want to make a lot of money. Yes, I do. I also want you to make a lot of money. I want us to be a pink Cadillac unit easily, consistently. Okay. And then I'm not doing Jill's thing in January. We'll get back to it in February. But in January, on the 17th, we're going to do a Pink Possibilities. And what is that? Well, that and they're going to win. Somebody's going to win a major collection. I call it Winter Wash Collection. One of your customers, but they need to get on. And and you can tell me if you want me to do it on Pop Studio, but I was going to make a whole separate Facebook group. I could even do, you know how we did that messenger group for Christmas? I could do one there. That way it's just the people who want to be on there. Then we won't ever get on it again unless they want to ask questions. But Pink Possibilities will be, they ask you 3 questions beforehand. They don't need to do it personally or in front. I'd like to do it Zoom. I actually wrote down Zoom, so I think we'll do Zoom. But I can always stream it, so if somebody feels freaked out or something. But they don't need to say anything except to in the chat their name and who their consultant is, because I want everybody to get credit. You will get credit. Back to the 6 most important thing, back to prizes. But that will be, I didn't put it down, but at 7:30 p.m. And I will answer their questions, or try to. I then will give away, I'm going to give 1 e-start away, but we have to have 10 people on. Okay. And then I'm going to give 1 winter wash collection away. So that is on the 17th at 7:30 p.m. And that will be on Zoom. I've just made this big decision, and I will stream it into Pop Studio. That way, there may be people on there that listen and go, I want to know more. Okay. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do, but I want them to have the right answer. So this was a very long State of the Union. State of the Unit. Whoopsie. 26 minutes. So I apologize. Just so you know, if you do 300 wholesale, at 300 wholesale every month, I do a little gift for each of you, right? But but for January, when you do 300 plus, so even 301 in January, 300 plus, you're going to get a couple of some of the new spring lookbooks from me, and possibly some samples. Okay. I don't know that they're going to have any or not. If you do 600 plus, so 600, you get a prize. If you don't know what, it's an acrylic 6 most important list that you can write on and erase right on. I mean, how awesome is that? Going to be right there in front of your face. Okay. But anyway, ouch. But if you do $605 or just more, 650, I think I wrote down, you have to do more than that, but anyway, just have to do 600 plus. Then you're going to get 1 of the new spring product. And then if you do 800 or more, you're going to get 2 products and 2 lookbooks and maybe some samples. And of course, at 1,000, you're going to get 3 products and more lookbooks and samples. Okay, so that's just for January only. I don't do that very often, and so I'm doing that for January. Okay, well, that's it for now. Be watching. Just be watching for everything. I'm going to be plopping it out there. Have a great rest of your New Year's Day. I hope you're having a special day. I love you all, and please, 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 I want comments from you. You can private message me. Tell me you want to vote for North Stars. You want to vote for the Powerhouse Unit. Okay, they're both different. They both mean different things. Check it out in our little hub that I typed out. Also, comments. What do you want to learn more about? What is it? What outcome do you want? And really, what I'd like to say is by January 30th, first. How many days in January? By the end of January, by the end of June 30th, and then by next December 31st. Those 3 increments. I mean, I have something for March too, but right now, just those 3, just this month, because I can help you. I won't do it for you, and I won't bug you, and anything like that. But you can say, Sally, I don't get it, or this is overwhelming, or how do I get there? I'm frustrated. Any of those kind of things. Private message me. I can coach you through that. I won't tell you what to do. You'll tell me what to do. But okay, so. So there's that. I was going to say something else, but now I forgot. Okay. Anyway, I did write down something on the 13th. I'd love to meet for coffee. Anybody in the Kansas City area, you can come. We can either meet and gather at my home, at Mahomes. No, my home, not Mahomes' home, or we can gather at a coffee shop. And I've got a fun little place I'd love to go to. I haven't seen it since they opened. But anyway, so that's another comment. Let me know. Have a great rest of your